And a happy Kentucky Derby to one and all. We're all different places. I'm Tom Fischer here, Bourbon Blog, live along with host Matty Rock, who is you're right in front of the Venetian.
I'm in Italy right now with fine and everything else. See that? Just like Italy, except not so much. We got the Smolowitz in the house.
Very nice. And then we have Jonathan Drew. You're in Vegas as well, right, JD?
I'm in the desert area in an undisclosed location.
He's got safe houses, yo. We don't know.
It's just
he's
a safe
Vegas,
house.
but he's
I'm in the desert in an undisclosed location, broadcasting in for your listening pleasure and enjoyment.
Are the JD safe houses? They're fully stocked with a lot of good liquor and cigars, right?
Yes, sir.
I missed what you said in the beginning.
I said the JD safe houses, they are fully stocked. I would only imagine. So we've been at Kentucky Derby today. If you all get a chance, do log on to any of our social media on bourbonblog.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Check out what we've been doing. Hey, and hey, what's happening?
How you doing?
Good to see you.
We're like a rolling gang of hoodlums, and I feel very pleased about it.
Very nice. What are you smoking, Matty?
We're popping a little underground shade action today. Figured since there was a lot of smoking going on today, wanted to keep it a little bit light. Since we've been smoking heavier stuff today, so little shade Connecticut action, a little bit of pepper popping on there, and
yes.
Today's cocktail for me is water because I'm in the desert and I don't want to fall on my ass.
That's a good one.
Even though we have gondolas and stuff in the desert.
Oh, right? No, we don't want you falling in that. Though that would be really interesting. JD, what are you going to have a cigar here in a little while? What have you been smoking today?
Yeah, I'm going to smoke a big fat bag of sack of herb. I don't know what I'm going to smoke. All I can tell you is that it's pandemonium over here. Like, when I tell you, the desert used to be a quiet place. So, yo, Matt, I'm off the fuck. I have no fucking idea where I am or how to fucking get back.
I told you, Tom, he was so hidden, he don't even know where he's at.
He's so hidden. He doesn't even know where he is. It's that undisclosed.
I'm trying to figure out all these.
I'm gonna light up some flares.
That's got this exactly true.
I'm gonna let the bat signal find the giant Venetian tower for both.
Yeah. So again, if you are watching this live, or even if you're watching it later, take a moment, like this video, share this. Again, it's Kentucky Derby Day. We saw a lot of people at the track enjoying some fine Drew Estate cigars, and also I am pairing mine with some Peerless single barrel. It's a new single barrel out if you are in the Louisville area this weekend for Derby. It is called the Smoked Sassafras. All these single barrels are quite limited. This has some notes of like blueberry smoked sassafras. It's amazing. Check it out. I'm here in Louisville, and hey, I see Sanj is watching. We see Chad Bates, Irene, a lot of great people watching. What's coming down the pike with Drew Estate Cigars? Any news you're able to tell us about, JD? Is he?
Did we lose you, Dizzle?
We might have lost him. It's possible. He might be in that much of a safe house. I'm going to just remove that and see if we can add him back to the stream here in just a moment. But what are you up to?
He could be under Vegas.
He could be under. Let's try it again. Are you there, JD? Can you hear us?
Wait. Are we going to fade to black?
Can you hear us, JD? So, Matty, what are you checking out besides the Venetian? What are you up to there in Vegas, brother?
So we've had a couple of really good meals because obviously that's what you do. And when you're out in Vegas, we were over at the Palm last night. So I think we all gained about 35 pounds with the Smolowitz over here. Mr.
Yes,
Smolowitz. What are you smoking, Mr. Smolowitz?
A nice.
How's it going?
A delicious Opus X.
Nice.
And then we got Detective Walking Chin here, puffing away. What do we got, Walking?
Sun grown.
Hey, it's Walking Chin. How's it going, Detective?
How you doing?
Good to see you. Oh, you brought the whole crew.
Yep. We brought the whole crew out. So Having fun with it. I think we lost JD. We'll have to go find him. He might be in some underground fight club or something.
Yes.
But I feel good about it. And I'm not saying that this gondola over here will be stolen today, but it could be. So
I mean, if you do decide to steal that, just do it live. It'd be fun to watch live.
My lawyer has suggested against it, something about the 3-strike rule. So I don't know.
Don't have any video proof. Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if we want the video proof for that. So we're having a good time with the boys. Did you bet any money on the Derby?
I did a little bit. I didn't win anything, but that's okay. It's it's some years we have walked away with a few dollars. I know there was a lot of people just excited to be there. It was Medina Spirit that won. One of Bob Baffert's horses. Bob has had a lot of winners in years past, so we were excited to see it win, and we were just excited to see about 60%, maybe a little more capacity. But it was great. Mint juleps and bourbon, a lot of great Woodford flowing freely. Old Forester, just a really good time, and just great to see people back out. Knowing it's not on TV this year. It's actually, well, it is on TV, but we were just actually there. It just felt great. Hey, JD, can you hear us, JD?
Yeah, back with you.
You were in the fight club, yo. He's
back with you.
Yeah. Yeah, tell us down below or tweet back if you were at Derby, who was your pick, and if you won any money betting on Twin Spires or any of the apps. Definitely tell us if you won. I see Saj is watching as well. A lot of great people watching. What else are you planning on hitting up in the desert and in Vegas? What are you going to try to get into tonight, Matty?
We're going to go get a little din on soon, a little Korean barbecue, a little steaky action off the strip at a nice place called 8 Ounce. And then, like you said, it's nice to be back out there. You can see how much everybody be back out. As you can see, there's plenty of people out and about. It actually wound up being a perfect day out here. About 90 degrees, but here with the dry heat, not so bad at all. We're keeping ourselves hydrated. Like I said, our drink of choice has been water, so we got to live kind of vicariously through you. Yes,
yeah, we're having well, you know what? I like a little whiskey in the desert. It can happen. I poured a little bit while I was out there before. One of the times I saw you all out there. Any as you're looking at what's happening in Vegas, I know what are things looking like for people that have not been to Vegas lately? What's it looking like?
I will be honest, probably 85% capacity. Everybody's out and about. Hotels are packed. The floors are packed. For the most part inside, everyone's following the rules. If you're not eating or drinking, you got to have your mask on.
Right.
So people are doing their thing, but it's nice to see stuff beginning to come back. People are back out there enjoying themselves, getting the economy rolling. Look at this, we got gondola singing going on.
Yes. I guess the question, JD, is when are you not eating or drinking in Vegas? Any of us? You, me, Matty? I think people probably are doing that quite a bit.
Well, it's very important tonight that we get some very good. This guy's made a major mistake on me, for sure. I can't eat lunch at or eat breakfast at 9:30 and not wait to eat dinner till fucking 8 at night. That shit's impossible. I'm going to go into this place ravenously hungry. I'm going to order enough food for 27 people. All right? And fucking eat way too much of this fucking food because these guys made me fucking starve all day and I knew better.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of fucking sideways.
Tom, I got to drop a little bit of truth here. It was just the 4 of us this morning when we got our breakfast on at Bourbon, but we ate for 17 people. So I don't know where these shenanigans are coming from. I'm the person who's known for eating copious amounts of goo. So JD and I are going to have to conversate about this later.
So where'd you have breakfast?
Believe me when I tell you.
Bourbon.
It messes me up if we go and wait this long. I'll be too fucking hungry.
Well, one of the and I think
Matty's
we're going to cut out
a secret fucking locations.
A moment ago. JD, what's coming out? What's the latest news? New cigars, new announcements coming from Drew Estate. Anything you can fill us in on?
Yeah, well, like asking. The cigar industry state of affairs is going very well.
Yep.
Everybody's doing well. All the manufacturers are making good products. and they're shipping them to the United States. They're getting
Yep.
all consumed, even in Europe and Asia. Everybody's looking for Nicaraguan sticks. So,
Right.
thank you. So, it's a state of affairs is that the Nicaraguan tobacco is, really circulating at this point as people try it, To those people who've had Nicaraguan cigars, there's a taste to it. And, it's just a good time for Nicaragua. It's going to be
Yeah, absolutely.
good on the farming side, as long as they can keep up with, a lot of the issues of higher demand.
Right. Any new releases we're going to be seeing anytime soon? Any new sizes, releases, anything at all that we might want to talk about here?
Yeah, if you've been watching the last 4 days, the Drew Estate Facebook, we've been posting information that's live right now. So if you go to Drew Estate Cigar Facebook page, you could catch all of the press releases that are happening right now.
Right on.
Been happening left and right. So there's a lot of new stuff that's been dropping in the last number of days.
Yeah.
Probably been noticing.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's
what are you most excited about?
All of it, everything. There's very refined things at this point. Drew Estate's been known to, take risks, do new things, but then there's also a time to just, work on the projects for the long term ahead, deep, long period of planning. And it gives you time to look at things and relook at things a lot. So right now, the stuff that's coming out is really fucking good. Forget the gimmicks and shit. It's just the tobacco, the material that people are smoking. They're going, Drew Estate is really buying incredible tobacco. You can taste it. So it's a lot involved on the production side. It's very good. It's, it's very interesting, to say the least, learning a lot more still always. Definitely Drew Estate brings out new shit every year. Right now, we're bringing stuff out. But, this stuff.
Tell them about
really...
the little ox action, JD. So for all those fans out there who are loving their Year of the Rat, for this year being the Year of the Ox, there is now Year of the Ox.
Year of the Ox. And when will we be seeing that? Will that be on soon?
Matt? When is it dropping, Matt? He knows.
You know when it's dropping, Matty?
Year of the Ox should be dropping in the store by you real soon if it's not there already.
Yep. Year of the Ox will be
on.
on.
I think Year of the Ox is for Europe. No, it's for Asia.
Okay.
I think it's Year of the Ox is for Asia, so you can only get that one in Asia. That's
right on. And then I see the Sundog is also back in 2021.
Yeah, that's something around the block. You know it right here. That's might have been one of the ones they were talking about. Is that one? The Sundog is big. That's the one we do with Dojo, and we've been doing that since 2014. We've been taking that Dojo, making that Dogma, and then the people go crazy because it only comes out a couple of hours and it's gone. It's a lot of fun. And it's a really good stick we concentrate on. It's a passion stick. You can't run Drew Estate from Dojo Dogma. You can make it Drew Estate better by just being able to tap into people that have, support premium cigars, not even just us. So they really get activated and they get excited. So it just turns out to be a lot of fun. You throw your best blend up a couple of years in advance. Willie's now working, with the time schedule with the team, with Fawn and Willie and Joey and Henry and, all that team and Josh. They all, they're just way ahead now. So deep planning that the product really is better. It's had more time to age and it's had more time for us to go through all the things we needed to. So it's really a new Drew Estate in a sense when you start seeing the refinedness of the products. I mean, it's just when you think that we couldn't, hey, what can you package better? What can you roll better than Liga Privada? What can or better than this? Or better? We never get into the betters. The point is that we keep advancing. And I think a lot of those advances can come in categories. We've been really focused focusing on our grab and go category. You know, our 4x32 tins, our 5-count packs in the zip pack, the pouch that holds them with the freshness, and all that. So we got all that kind of grab and go, and then you got value. People right now have been talking about factory smokes. Tom, you know about the factory smoke? That's what people have been talking about, the factory smokes.
Yes.
You know,
People are really
what I
excited
told
about
you.
those.
Yeah, the U.S. factory smoker. Tell them, Matt.
No, I said dollar for dollar, man. You're not gonna beat the factory smokes, as we've talked about before, Tom.
Right.
I'm a big
you get destroyed.
Maduro guy.
You won't beat them.
When you go out there for your factory smokes, you go grab one of those Maduros. I know it says factory smokes and factory seconds, but I can promise you,
it
when
never
you're
says factory seconds.
Is that my
it's
point?
Not seconds.
So yeah. Factory. So when you go smoking,
oh right,
on one
exactly, Matt. Yes, you got it right. Exactly.
So you go smoking on one of those Maduros, which is my favorite. That'll be for bundle conscious peeps and peeps all alike. I've had plenty of people that smoke on Ligas that'll be like, dude, I got to tell you, these factory smokes are on point.
Yo, big shout out to Nevergood, who's a huge factory smoke consumer to the top level. Big shout out to Nevergood. You know what I'm saying?
And I think a big thing to talk about too for healing, right, is that 3 out of 5 barn smokers are now in full effect, because we're talking about how COVID's dropping and the ability to get back out there and do the things that we do and show people the things that they love.
Hang on a second.
Yep.
And
I just saw the fade to black. So
all right, so we'll give it just a moment here with JD. We are we're live on Derby Night, and thanks to all who are watching. Definitely ask any questions you have down below. Make sure you take a moment to like this, share this, and when you do, you get a chance to win that Janice Roasters coffee from Wyoming, and that also tell you about that Bourbon Blog coffee project, bourbonblog.com/coffee, if you want to feel like you've had some bourbon in your coffee. We worked with the Janice Coffee Roasters and Breckenridge to make this happen. It's amazing stuff. Matty, I'm also seeing a new Herrera Esteli, a new limited edition Lancero that's coming out.
Yes, sir. So that dropped a couple of weeks ago. People dropped those out. So obviously, Willie's always knocking out amazing new stuff. Never had a stick from Willie that I haven't really loved. The flavor profiles in it are always amazing. Doesn't matter the size. For people who know me, again, I dig my Lancero, so I'm always excited when I see those smaller ring gauges out there. Makes me particularly excited. So that's going to be a big thing. And everybody, of course, there's always a clamor and there's always a rush when Big Willie Style is dropping new sticks.
Yep. I also see JD the Hoya, the Antano Grand Reserva GT20, all kind of new and limited edition releases that I'm seeing talked about on your Facebook, as you mentioned. All kind of great stuff. So we're gonna look forward to tasting those with you.
How about now? Am I coming through?
Now
you're coming through on the microphone.
Microphone check.
Thanks for shouting out to the 1-2 Hoya Nicaragua 1-2. So tap. Thanks for a shout out to Hoya, because Matty's been out to the factory so many times, and you and Matty are always strategizing and talking about blends and the different experiences. You guys always, a lot of support for Hoya. You got a really nice show that you've been doing, and it's amazing to see some of the guests you guys have been bringing on. So congratulations. There's a lot of work to do these, and it's really fun. I've watched it numerous times. Me and Nevergood sitting out there a bunch of times in the Hamptons watching it. So it's always been good.
It's our pleasure, and we're looking forward to seeing you hopefully in the near future, JD, and bring you some whiskey and bring some whiskey to some of your events. I think we're going to have a lot of fun pairing up some great whiskeys with whether it's the Hoyas, the whatever it is, the Pappy like I'm having, the new ones, the classics, the acids. We're looking forward to.
Yeah.
You
what
like
about
you
a
like
question
whiskey,
for you?
Yeah, go for it.
Listen, I was going to ask you a question.
Yep.
So the Kentucky Derby, what was your biggest walkaway? Not about COVID, other than COVID related.
Yeah.
What was your biggest walkaway about the Kentucky Derby this year that made it different from others, or that stood out?
Right. Well, not exactly COVID related, but I think that it's always a lot of fun having tons of people there. But I do think that it had a bit of a different feel, not in a bad way. It was a good thing. Though there were fewer people there was still a lot of energy, and it was just a lot of fun. It was just great to see people, to see them all dressed up. I mean, one of the things I think every year we really realize is, there's a lot of events that are out there that have become more casual over the years, and that's certainly fine. Whether you're going to theater or you're going to a concert, there's a time and place for all types of attire. But the fact that Kentucky Derby has always allowed people to express themselves, whether it's the bow ties, the crazy hats. A lot of people make their own hats. They take pride in it every year. It's just a real statement of expression and just still really carrying forward a lot of those old traditions of wearing the hats and the bow ties, and it's just nice to see people dressed up. So it's fun. Have either of you been to the Derby before?
Negative.
We're gonna have to get you here. We're gonna have to do some sort of a through a state party with some whiskey.
Any reason to have a funny hat, I'm in. Just FYI.
Oh, you could make your own or bring one of them. I mean, the kind of outfits, and suits that Matty wears. I mean, you would be right at home.
I definitely got to show. Oh, look, we're getting a little action, little gondola singing action out there.
I like it. Are you going to ride one, or have you ridden one yet?
I feel that we need to ride one. We were going to try to actually do this via live in the gondola, but there's enough people here that the rides were actually backed up, so we did not get to broadcast live from the gondola. I'm just saying, there's one right here. I don't know how much longer it'll be there without being stolen. It's hard to say. So there's a possibility that it could be stolen at any moment.
It could be stolen. It could happen. So you got Walking Chin there with you, Smolowitz.
We got the chin. We got the chin. We got the Smolowitz. Like I said, I'm not sure which location JD may roll up on a gondola. I just don't know. It's hard to say.
Maybe that's what he's doing. He's preparing. Maybe he's been in a gondola this whole time tricking us. It could be.
It could be, dude. Look, you see that shady tunnel over there?
He's going to come out of that.
I feel he could come out from that shady tunnel.
Do you see some smoke coming out? Maybe.
He could be at the top of the Venetian Tower. It's hard to say.
It really makes you feel like you're there. It's really beautiful. The Venetian, great property. Are you going to be placing a bet on anything? You going to be playing the tables or anything, Matty?
Nope. While I've been here, I've been playing the slot machines. I've been fighting some senior citizens for the best slot machines. They gang up at you though. The senior citizens, it's usually 5 or 6 to 1, so I got to back off sometimes. But every now and then, I've been able to hit the machine I've wanted. I've been lucky like that. People love cigars in so many cities, but Vegas is one of those top cities where they just love cigars. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I said, when you're talking about that's the fun of Vegas, right? So you have the opulence. Everybody comes out here to kind of be a little bit more than they are. So people come out here to really live. People do things out here they normally wouldn't do at home. Hence, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, and it's a lot of fun. I think that's one of the most fun things about Vegas is that everybody kind of breaks loose a little bit. So people who maybe aren't usually smoking $20, $30 sticks, people who usually aren't popping bottles that are, $100, $200, $300 a bottle. That's why you could have so many high-end restaurants in one location. Even though I'm a New Yorker, the amount of high-end restaurants that are all in one area, I mean, that tells you something. So it's all about rolling up in that opulence. Smoking the finest cigars, drinking the finest beverages. Tom, I know you've been out here, so you've seen it. You've done tastings out here, so it's pretty wild. It really lets you break loose a little bit. And like I said, as COVID continues on the downturn, and starting to get better, people are popping out and they're getting back to doing the things that they love and they used to do, which is real important. No, that is so important, Matty. And yeah, so many good whiskey, so many special single barrels that we see in Vegas, and so many good. I've had some wonderful pours there, just wonderful bottles. A lot of the things that are limited edition, like the Pappies and just really limited stuff. Vegas they don't get too many more than other cities, but they always do get their fair share. So we always look forward to some rare pours. Well, hey, it's so good to see you from all our different locations. I'm glad JD could
join us for a little while. I feel like that maybe you will see him pull up in that tunnel.
I'm waiting. That's why I got my security detail behind me. I got the Smolletts and Detective Walk and Chin. They're keeping a close eye out. So you never know. Like I said, I'm waiting. I just don't know where he's at. He could be looking out of Ringo's eye across the street over at the Mirage. I just don't know. I don't know.
That hat you're wearing is perfect for Vegas. Made for mischief. I mean, that's kind of
this Psycho Bunny special. And what's a better hat? Well done, Psycho Bunny, than Made for Mischief. It's a good Vegas hat. Solid. I think it would have worked out had I been at Derby.
Looks great, man. It's great to see you. What's coming up for next week? Do we know yet, or do we know what's happening next week, buddy?
So next week we have Barbecue Great and Chopped Winner. Mr. Ed Randolph will be joining us, so we'll be able, and again, all those things that pair together beautifully. A little bourbon action, a little cigar action, and what a better way to drop the goodness than to have some barbecue with it, right?
Are you going to be with him? Is he going to be cooking you some, or what's going to be happening?
I may be there live. He's over in Newburgh, New York.
All right.
All conditions permit, it may be another Around the Block with Matty Rock live on location. So we'll talk a little bit bourbon, barbecue, smoky smoke. So I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Nice. That'll be amazing. And as always, it will be right here live on Bourbon Blog Live. And I went foggy. I don't know if it's the smoke or what it is. Here, I'm trying to. Okay, there we go. I'm out of the fog. There we go.
We're in a fog, but for different.
We're in a fog. Maybe it's the lighting out here. So we need a number drawn. Who wants a number between 1 and 28? Who wants to draw that?
Which one of you guys is picking a number between 1 and 28?
Sounds like picking a horse, right?
17.
All right, number 17 for someone who shared our video for that bourbon coffee goes to 17 is Allison Trainer. Well done, Allison. Thanks for watching. And thank you. Yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Make sure that you take a moment and like and share this. And of course, as always, all of our episodes go up on our podcast, anchor.fm/bourbon blog. Sounds like you all have some fun places you're going to hit tonight, Matty.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For all the walking we've done to drop weight, we'll make sure that we gain it back this evening. We've already tried pretty hard at it.
Excellent. Well, happy Derby to one and all, and make sure you check out our Derby coverage on our social media. Probably the social media you're watching right now. Just keep scrolling down, and you'll see our Kentucky Derby coverage. We'll be posting more throughout the weekend, as we'll be doing some post-Derby brunches tomorrow. And Matty, good to see you as always, brother, and nice to see all the friends and JD behind you.
Much love, my brother. You and the missus enjoy the rest of Derby time, and we will catch everybody next week.
All right. Cheers, everybody. Have a good night. Thanks for watching Cigar Saturday.
Much love.